My sweet birdie.
Yeah. Nice.
Fucking beautiful.
It's Brendan's second shot. Get over the valley, onto the green, over the bunker. Oh, it's over. Brendan, he's chipped the valley, chipped the bunker. He's on the green in 2. This is for birdie. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going. Oh, you what? You what? Fucking get in! Fucking what a putt! What a fucking putt, mate. Jesus. Fucking look at that.
4th birdie under the belt.
Birdie ball. Well done, mate.
Fuck you now.
Well done.
Thank you.
I'm live here at PGA Tour Golf live stream for Sky, and I'm pleased to announce I have an interview with the one and only Delbert Porteous.
Well, I bet you fucking please. Well.
If you can try and keep the language to a minimal, that'd be great.
What? Fuck off. Well, language. When I was growing up in PGA, there was no such thing as language. No one had to fucking censors a note. Well, damn cunt, blonde cunt.
So I'd like to ask you a few questions, Delbert, if that's cool by you.
Fine by me, son.
So your son's doing really well on the PGA Tour at the moment. How would you describe the way he's playing right now?
Well, I taught him everything he knows. Of course he's playing good. Well, see that fucking birdie? Well, I taught him that cunt. Well.
Yeah, he's recently got like a great strike to his game. He's really holding it in on his shots, and you must be so proud.
Of course I'm proud. It's my son. Well, told him everything he fucking knows.
So what would you say the proudest moment is for Brendan, your son, so far on the tour?
Good question, man. Well, I think, in fact, I've got me thinking now, Rob. Well, it's definitely the whole fucking birdie, innit? Because the way he shot the ball, fast fuck, with his drive, and then he chipped it with the 52. I taught him that, man. Well, and then, well, I haven't finished.
The best bits of Brendan's tour so far?
Well, good question, man. Well, that drive he did, I taught him that. Long as fuck. Straight as fuck. Right? And that's not the only thing I taught him. You see that 52 when he got out? Well, I taught him that. Well, he's a straight over the fucking ravine. Straight as fuck. And I thought when he hit it quite far away from the pin, man, about 50 feet, I thought he's fucked it. He's let me down. But no, he fucking nailed the cunt. Well.
Yeah, absolutely. So is he taking a leaf out of your book, would you say?
Fucking is, man. Well, it's not as good as me, obviously.
Thanks to revert back to your time on the PGA Tour. What would you say your proudest moment was?
No memories of that, man.
And why is that? Is that because you used to get like totally fucked up all the time and stuff?
Blitz, son. Every day. Well, way forward. Only memories I've got of that is reruns on fucking ITV. Well.
Oh, so is it actually true that you sit at home and watch yourself back on YouTube and ITV and stuff like that?
Full tickets, man. Of course I do. Well, wouldn't you if you were a fucking legend like me?
Well, probably would. To be fair, there's nobody that has come anywhere near you in the last like sort of 10, 20 years, really. I mean, obviously, you had the Tiger Woods and the Rory McIlroys, but for me, you are a living legend. So like,
Right.
not a patch on those guys, right?
Exactly. Only one person couldn't name me, and that's my son. It's Brendan Porteous. And I'll tell you the truth. I taught that cunt everything he knows. Is this on? Is this fucking camera on? Well, I tell you, I taught that cunt, that chipper, and that putter. What you got to say about that, man?
Well, you're obviously doing a really good job because obviously behind the scenes you're putting in a lot of work. Are you doing a lot of time in the gym, or are you just going to like bars and strip clubs?
Fucking gym wouldn't fucking look at it. Bars and strip clubs.
So anything going forward that you can say about Brendan in terms of his game? Obviously he's right on point in the moment. I mean, look at that birdie, today. Can we actually cut to the birdie?
That'd be nice. I want to look at that again. That's great.
Let's have a look.
Where?
It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. Oh, you what? Yeah.
Cheers, Robbie Blondwig. I've enjoyed this interview. Well, tell you what though, I'd love to get fucking my son in here somewhere. Where is? Oh, there he is. Hello, son. Oh yeah.
I'm Robbie Blondwig, part of the PGA Tour press team. I'm here with
Brendan Porteous.
And today we're going to talk about
My birdie that I got on the 9th hole.
well, hey, 9-hole birdie, yeah? How about that? Oh, right. So if you can describe your birdie today on the 9th, what would you say?
Well, Robbie, I'm glad you asked me that. Thanks, mate.
No bother.
When I came up to the tee shot, I hit it sweet, it went straight, it went far. It's the longest tee shot I've ever done, You saw it, you were there.
That was great.
It was great. Then I thought, what do I hit here? 52? And I hit the 52. It went straight over and it was on the green, miles from the pin. But I thought, why not give it a chance? Why not give it a shot? And I hit it sweet. And it went in the hole. So that's it's the birdie of the century. I think so.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. To be honest with you, I seen the footage. I wasn't there, but I seen the replays back, and my God, you were on fire. So going forward, would you like to say a few words about like your caddy or your family or anything like that?
Yes, my caddy's the only one I can really thank. He's the one that was on my shoulders, by my side the whole time. Like Delbert, he's like my father. Well, he is my actual dad. He's my dad. So he's been there the whole time. And I just want to say a big thank you to Delbert. He's here somewhere. Like he has been the rock on my shoulder, mate.
I see. So if I can delve a little bit in your past, if you don't mind, Brendan, where did you grow up playing?
Well, I grew up in Berwick upon Tweed with my dad on the Berwick courses. My dad was a legend around there, like as you know. But like he grew up with that, like long before I really grew into it. You know what I mean? Like he was hitting the PGA when I was about 6 or 7 years old. Like he kind of like we were like growing apart because he was so good. I mean, it was pressure for the whole family, especially my mum. Like, he was just golfing. I was watching on the telly and stuff, and I was just like, wow, I just want to be like this man,
That's great. Obviously, your dad is a living legend within the PGA Tour. Did you feel as though you missed out on a father figure throughout your childhood because of how famous your dad was?
No, a good question, but not at all. No, I felt because it was on telly so much, and it was on billboards, and it was the McDonald's Happy Meal boxes and stuff. You got free toys with them, hitting the ball. I had those toys, but to me, like in the kids in the playground would say, "Your dad's Delbert," and I'd say, "He is," and they would say, "He's a legend." And I'd say, "Yeah," and that's what made me proud growing up, and that's what made me become the golfer I am today. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, Rob.
It's somewhat brilliant, if I can be honest with you, Brendan. How did that shape you into being the amazing golfer that you are today? And do you have any regrets of the way your father was in the press back in those days? We all know Delbert had a vile, if you don't mind me saying, a vile reputation on the course.
Yeah.
He did.
for being, well, his antics, for one way to put it. How can you describe those days as a youth growing up?
That's another good question. Well, I'm not. I used to be like kind of ashamed to say, but I was embarrassed by my dad's antics. I mean, he used to do some crazy things on the course, as you saw on the PGA 76 tour, when he got his balls out and he starts swinging them around in there. And I was like, and all the kids at school, they were like, "It's like your dad," and I say, "That's my dad." And they're like, "Well, he's a legend." To me, I'm not embarrassed anymore, even by the ball swinging or the stuff like that and the rape.
So in terms of you moving forward on the tour, what's next, and anything you want to work on, or are you just happy with your game right now?
I'm very happy with the game. As you can see by the footage, my game is on point. Most holes are like that. I've got my dad to thank, like he has been my caddy throughout. Said I've only met him twice, that's a lie. He's my caddy. So, it feels like I met him twice because he's so distant, That's just the way it is, He teaches me everything. I know. I get a birdie most holes, so I am coming to be a living legend like my dad was in the PGA.
Do you agree with people calling him the daddy caddy?
I think it was a family joke actually. It was my brother that came up with that. Yeah. I don't agree with it though.
So I'm gonna final words. Anything you want to say to the fans?
Just keep looking out for me because I'm becoming more and more better. My putting's getting better. My chips are getting better. I'm becoming what my dad should have been really. And if you keep an eye open for me on the PGA, then you'll be pleasantly impressed. I think. That's it, Robert.
Thanks so much for your time. This is Robbie Blondwig signing out with Brendan Porteous. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Robbie.
My sweet bird.